Cool, cool. Okay, so we got a couple here. Most of your songs have one common inspiration, or do most of the songs have one common inspiration, or do they all come from different places? Well, I think it changes from record to record, I guess. I mean, on this record, I felt like kind of digging deep into sort of the personal relationship sort of conversation was a big focus. But you know, it can change from album to album, I suppose. I think obviously Passenger had a completely different set of inspirations. Let's see. Andrew, what's with the stash?
Yeah, I was looking at that.
I mean, I'm just trying to have a little fun, you know.
You again trying to show me up?
Well, I mean, Bobby doesn't grow facial hair, you know, so easily. So I occasionally like to grow a little mustache just to rub it in his face. I mean, not the mustache itself, but okay, fair enough. All right, sorry about that. Who are my biggest inspirations musically? I mean, it's a question I probably answered a bunch, so you might know a lot of these answers already. But you know, guys like Tom Petty and Neil Young, and Billy Joel. I think a lot of the singer-songwriters, you know, from the you know 60s and 70s were big inspirations to me. I think currently it's bands like Phoenix and My Morning Jacket. You know, I think there's a lot of cool stuff going on right now that I find myself really inspired by. What are my favorite TV shows? Well, I can say we have Mad Men's.
Mad Men's pretty dope.
Become a pretty big favorite on the bus. Yeah, Mad Men's pretty huge. I do the Modern Family thing and Weeds and Entourage now that it's over. I mean, a lot of the Showtime and HBO stuff. Okay, if you're finished with the storyline of your first 3 albums, what direction will you go in with the writing process of your next album? I don't know. Maybe I'll do a kids record or something. I'm just kidding. I don't think I'll do a kids record. That's a good question. The beauty is I don't know the answer to that one just yet, and I suppose that's kind of well, we'll see where it goes next. What else? Is there anything else I missed in here? Seen anything? Oh! I see that Joshua is asking me if I go iPhone or Android, and I don't believe, is the BlackBerry either of the above?
No, you don't.
I don't rock either. I'm a BlackBerry guy, and I've thought about the iPhone. I heard. Did the new iPhone come out today or something? Is there?
New record came out today.
The new record came out today. Maybe. Yeah, I think it did. Okay. No, I'm neither. I'm a BlackBerry guy. When did you guys start to learn to play instruments, and where were you trained? Were you trained classically, or just pick it up? You want to answer that, Bobby? Why don't you answer that, Bobby?
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, I trained, believe it or not, classical guitar for like 8 years, trying to be a classical guitar player. But I realized it was not very much fun playing for other classical guitar players and old ladies that had nothing better to do than come and sit and listen to our concerts. So it's a little lame.
So you went for the rock and roll.
I gravitated towards the rock with a bunch of screaming people and beers and, you know, shit getting thrown everywhere. And
that seems a little more your speed.
Yeah, it's a good move.
Me, I started when I was 9. I trained with a classical teacher in Columbus, Ohio, like I guess it would be like 5th, 6th, 7th grade. So really only a few years of classical training, and then from there it was, you know, just studying with teachers in high school and kind of in the arts program at my school at Dana Hills. Let's see. All right, well, maybe should we, besides Tom Petty, who else would you most like to play with?
Besides Tom Petty.
Gosh, well, I don't know. We got to do a show with Phoenix not long ago. That was a pretty cool gig. I wouldn't mind playing with those guys again. Do your best Bob Saget impression. I don't know if is there a Bob Saget impression? I mean,
they're asking you to be filthy. Is really.
Oh, is that the deal? Maybe. Oh, No, I'm not gonna do that. Is that really what that means?
I don't know. That's what I mean,
I was thinking like Full House, and I just don't know. There's too much to impersonate from Full House. By the way, clarinets, FTW. What's FTW mean? I'm sure you guys know. And this is like, what does FTW mean?
Fuck the what?
For the win.
What's that?
For the win.
For the win. Clarinets for the win. All right, love it. Okay. How am I supposed to do homework with you streaming? Okay, we're going to stop with the questions for a minute. We're going to do another song. How's that sound? Let's do. Because we're in New York. We're going to do kind of a New York-inspired jam. This actually is the song that was the namesake for the last record, though it did not make the last record. Yeah, it's called "Hey Hey Hey, We're All Gonna Die." kind of morbid, right? I think it's a happy
Nice.
song.